Thanks for taking the time on a Wednesday afternoon to make arrangements to come into school. We really appreciate it. The students have worked really hard on their two performances. We're going to have two shows for you. One is Cinderella, the other is Fairy Tale News. If you could silence any cell phones, we really appreciate it. Professional skills here. We don't want any interruptions. Happy birthday to Glicia's dad. This is like the best party ever could ask for. That's it, right? Okay, so let's start with our first performance. Our first performance is Cinderella Outgrows the Glass Slipper. In this play, Cinderella dreams not about going to the ball, but about going to school to become a veterinarian. This play twists the traditional Cinderella story. We find that Cinderella's real work comes from convincing her fairy godmothers that she knows what is best for her son.
Scene 1, Cinderella's kitchen. Once upon a time, there was a young woman named Cinderella who lived with her stepmother and her two stepsisters, Butternut and Hazelnut. Both the stepsisters and their mother treated Cinderella as if she were their maid. Every day they forced her to scrub and polish and clean and do whatever else they wanted her to do. Despite the soft treatment, Cinderella worked cheerfully because in her heart she had a secret wish. More than anything in the world, Cinderella wanted to become a veterinarian. Ever since she was a young child, she enjoyed taking care of animals. So after she finished her chores each night, she would stay up late and mend the neighbors' shoes for money. She saved each penny so she could someday afford to follow her dream. Little did she know, however, that soon things were bound to change forever. Because one day as Cinderella was sweeping and dreaming about her career, suddenly... Who are you?
Why, dear, child, I'm your fairy godmother. I'm to grant you your greatest wish.
At last, Cinderella thought this was her chance to become a veterinarian. Great, what I'd really like to become is a...
Oh, I know. You don't have to worry about a thing, dear. I got everything under control. You're going to go to the ball tomorrow where you'll meet a handsome prince, fall madly in love, get married, have a half a dozen kids, and live happily ever after.
No, but I want...
There's no need to thank me, dear. I'm just doing my job. Now to be off now, there is a prince who's having a hard time waking up with beauty. Not catching on you later.
And so, the fairy godmother left Cinderella to sweep and clean and think about many things. To the stepsister's bedroom the next day. After spending the night in deep thought, Cinderella came up with a great way to get out of going to the ball so she could continue her own dream. First, she went to the room where her oldest sister, Hazelnut, was sleeping. Hazelnut, time to wake up. Oh, you go away. Say, Hazelnut, I was thinking, how would you like a great fairy godmother to help you catch that handsome prince at the ball tonight? Me? You think I'm your fairy godmother? Why? The prince will take one look at this beautiful face, fall instantly in love. I don't need any help. Now go get my Oprah for breakfast. But Cinderella wasn't about to give up that easily. Next, she tried her other stepsister, Butternut. Butternut, time to wake up. Say, Butternut, I was thinking, wouldn't a fairy godmother be just the thing for the ball tonight? Now, why would I need a fairy godmother? Everyone knows you're the most beautiful woman in the kingdom. Silly girl, you've been spending too much time in the Cinder again. Now run along and make my oatmeal. Darn.
Hello, dear. How are you?
Now what? Who are you?
Your fairy godmother sent me. I'm one of the substitute fairies on duty tonight, but don't worry. Poor dear has a dreadful cold, but don't worry. She told me what you want. I'm on a tight schedule now, so hurry, as I forget to get ready for the ball. I already got your phone ready. Oscar, these. Get up, get up. I keep saying I got it. You're flipping for the coach tonight. Oh. Come on.
Perfect. Same chain.
Scene 3, the ball that night. And so came the big day of the ball. All the women in the kingdom arrived during their finest clothes to impress the prince. The substitute fairy godmother had created a beautiful new outfit for Cinderella, along with a stunning pair of glass slippers. But Cinderella refused to wear the slippers, choosing instead a pair she made herself, using leather scraps saved from her customers. If she had to go to the ball, she decided, she would at least wear comfortable shoes.
Goodbye, dear. Have a good time now. I'll see you at midnight.
But I don't want to. Oh, hello. Introducing Miss Miserable. Ah, Miss Arable.
Hey, that girl looks awfully familiar.
You know, you're right.
Beautiful!
What?
Incredible!
Miss Arable, I must say.
Where's Cockhead?
Oh gosh, midnight already? Gotta run.
Now wait, it's only 10 o'clock. I must know.
But it was too late. Cinderella was already well on her way home, assisted by her two trusty footmen, Oscar and Scene 4, Cinderella's kitchen, 2 weeks later. Several weeks passed after the ball, and Cinderella's life was back to normal. She often thought of her narrow miss with the prince, and was glad to be back, working at her dream of becoming a vet. Then one day, Cinderella was in her kitchen sweeping. Who should appear but... Oh great, don't tell me. You're a fairy godmother.
Well, yes, I've been sent by the head office. The other two fairy refused to come back.
Look, lady, I never wanted to play I don't like dressing up. I never asked your agency to get involved with my life. And I'm too young to be married to a perfect stranger, even if he is a prince.
Well, what kind of princess are you anyways? You're lucky I don't turn you into a toad right here. That's why no one at the agency wants to work here. I quit. Don't bother with her, dear. She's a lost cause. Can I interest you in a poison apple?
At last, I have found you. Can this day get any worse?
You didn't finish what I was saying at the ball. I've been searching for you for weeks. I've never seen a more beautiful pair of comfortable shoes. Your shoes, they look so comfortable. You don't know how long I searched for a decent pair of comfortable shoes. You can't believe the horrible shoes the royal shoesmith makes. All those diamonds and stuff. Yuck! I hear you're quite the shoemaker. I must have a pair. Please, I'll pay anything.
Now that's the first sensible thing I've heard in a long time. Get up, let me show you my shoe shop. A week later, Cinderella delivered a brand new pair of shoes to the prince. After seeing them, the king and queen decided they wanted a pair too. And within a month, Cinderella had enough money to leave home and go to vet school, where she passed with flying colors. As for her fairy godmothers, her first fairy godmother never returned to the agency. Instead, she joined the local tooth fairy union and has been happily collecting teeth ever since. The second fairy godmother was called upon by Hazelnut and Butternut to find them princes. It turned out to be a two-fairy job, and the third fairy godmother was called in from retirement to help. Both girls eventually found husbands who cooked and cleaned for them, while they sat around looking through magazines.